Modern agitation techniques for youth activists in an era defined by rapid digital transformation and growing global awareness, agitation has evolved beyond traditional protest methods. Today's youth activists harness technology, media savvy, and strategic communication to amplify their messages. The modern activist toolkit combines historical tactics with cutting-edge strategies that resonate across generations. From viral campaigns to decentralized organizing models, these approaches empower movements while adapting to contemporary challenges. Leveraging digital platforms for impactful advocacy. Digital platforms have become essential tools for mobilizing support and spreading awareness among diverse audiences. Social media algorithms can magnify messages when used strategically through targeted hashtags and shareable content formats. YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram offer unique opportunities to reach different demographics with tailored messaging. Short-form videos often generate higher engagement rates than longer posts due to platform-specific user behavior patterns. Campaigns leveraging memes, infographics, and interactive polls create participatory experiences that deepen public investment in causes. These elements transform passive observers into active participants within movement ecosystems. Viral challenge creation. Designing creative challenges encourages organic participation and community building around shared goals. Interactive storytelling. Using multimedia narratives allows activists to present complex issues in emotionally resonant ways that foster empathy and understanding. Bridging generational divides through inclusive communication. Effective agitation requires understanding how different age groups consume information and engage with content. Older generations may prefer traditional news sources while younger audiences favor visual-based platforms. Movement leaders must develop multi-channel communication strategies that respect both analog and digital preferences without diluting core message integrity. This approach ensures broader accessibility while maintaining ideological consistency. Intergenerational dialogue initiatives help bridge knowledge gaps between experienced organizers and tech-savvy newcomers. Structured mentorship programs facilitate knowledge transfer while fostering mutual respect. Language adaptation is crucial for reaching wider audiences. Simplifying jargon without compromising nuance makes complex political ideas accessible to those new to activism or unfamiliar with specialized terminology. Fostering community engagement through grassroots mobilization. Grassroots efforts remain vital even in our increasingly digitized world. Local chapter formations allow communities to take ownership of issues affecting them most directly. Door-to-door canvassing combined with virtual outreach creates hybrid engagement models that maximize impact across physical and digital spaces. This dual approach helps build sustainable networks of committed supporters. Community workshops provide hands-on learning opportunities where individuals can acquire practical skills related to advocacy, public speaking, and coalition building. Social enterprises aligned with activist goals create economic incentives for participation while advancing systemic change objectives simultaneously. Strategic timing and sustained momentum building. Timing plays a critical role in agitation effectiveness. Understanding key decision-making periods enables activists to synchronize actions with moments of heightened receptivity. Creating milestone events with clear timelines helps maintain momentum over extended campaign durations. Regular updates and progress tracking systems keep supporters engaged during long-term struggles. Predictive analytics now enable activists to anticipate policy shifts and market fluctuations that could affect movement trajectories. Data-driven timing decisions increase the likelihood of successful outcomes. Seasonal calendars should consider cultural holidays and international observances that naturally draw larger attention spans from media outlets and policymakers alike. Building coalitions across diverse movements. Coalition building strengthens agitation efforts by uniting disparate voices toward common goals. Identifying overlapping interests between seemingly unrelated causes fosters unexpected alliances. Shared values such as environmental justice or racial equality serve as natural bridges connecting various movements working towards interconnected objectives. Joint action plans require careful coordination to ensure each participating group maintains autonomy while contributing meaningfully to collective aims. Regular inter-movement dialogues prevent misunderstandings and cultivate trust necessary for sustained collaboration across differing organizational cultures. Harnessing artistic expression for political messaging. Creative expression enhances agitation by making complex ideas more digestible and emotionally impactful. Music, street art, and performance pieces translate abstract concepts into tangible forms. Collaborations between artists and activists produce culturally relevant content that resonates deeply with target audiences. Such partnerships democratize access to artistic mediums typically controlled by commercial entities. Public installations and murals transform urban landscapes into living manifestos that educate passers-by about pressing social issues. These works spark spontaneous conversations among people who might otherwise ignore activist agendas. Performance art at protests provides dynamic visuals that capture media attention better than static signs ever could. Choreographed demonstrations communicate messages through nonverbal language that transcends linguistic barriers. Utilizing economic pressure tactics responsibly. Economic pressure remains a potent tool when wielded ethically. Boycotts, divestment campaigns, and consumer strikes exert financial influence that can sway corporate policies and government decisions. Targeted sanctions against complicit businesses send clear signals about unacceptable practices without resorting to violence or illegality. Careful selection of targets maximizes impact while minimizing collateral damage. Educating consumers about ethical purchasing options empowers individuals to make informed choices that align with their values. Transparent supply chain disclosures help identify companies deserving of support or condemnation. Financial transparency initiatives hold institutions accountable for their actions while encouraging positive behavioral changes through public scrutiny and reputational risk management. Ensuring safety and legal compliance during protests. Activists must prioritize personal safety while remaining legally compliant during demonstrations. Knowing local laws regarding assembly rights and permissible protest activities prevents unnecessary arrests. Legal clinics offering free consultation services help protesters understand their rights before participating in any demonstration activity. Trained marshals can de-escalate tense situations effectively. Emergency response protocols. Preparedness includes knowing nearest medical facilities, having contact lists for legal assistance, and establishing safe zones within protest areas. Nonviolent resistance training equips demonstrators with conflict resolution techniques that protect both themselves and others from harm while upholding core principles of peaceful dissent. Measuring success beyond traditional metrics. Traditional success metrics like attendance numbers or media coverage don't always reflect true impact. More nuanced indicators measure long-term societal transformations resulting from agitation efforts. Qualitative assessments track changes in public opinion, increased civic participation levels, and improved legislative frameworks addressing previously ignored concerns. Data collection methods include surveys measuring attitude shifts pre- and post-campaigns, interviews capturing individual stories of change, and analyzing policy reform processes influenced by activist work. Longitudinal studies provide deeper insight into how agitation contributes to structural change over time rather than focusing solely on immediate results. Conclusion: youth-led activism continues reshaping how societies address urgent challenges facing future generations. By embracing innovative yet principled approaches to agitation, young activists are creating pathways for meaningful change. Combining technological fluency with deep commitment to social justice offers unprecedented potential for transforming entrenched power structures through organized citizen action. The next generation of changemakers stands ready to redefine what's possible.